So on February 1st, I pre-ordered the Animal Crossing edition of the Switch at Target. Big mistake. On March 3rd, I received an email telling me that this pre-order was canceled and that there was no way of undoing it. I contacted Target in numerous ways, and it all boiled down to the conclusion that there was nothing I could do about this. My only solution if I really wanted this edition of the Switch was to go to a store that was selling it in store on release day. Now, considering that this edition of the Switch was sold out of its pre-orders within 5 days of its release, I had little hope. I immediately told my best friend and he said, we have solutions. Fast forward Thursday, March 12th. We have a plan A, B, and C. March 13th, release day. Wanna guess which one worked out? After calling many stores, we ended up at an outlet that had Walmart, Target, and GameStop. All 3 stores claimed to have a limited stock available to be purchased in store, and it was very limited. Walmart had 3 units, Target had 5, and GameStop had 2. They were all on a first come first served basis, and GameStop specified that the first person, well, the first 2 people that they saw at the door would get the Switch. Now Walmart is open 24 hours, so didn't know exactly when to come in. Plan A. We showed up at Walmart at midnight, went straight for the electronics section and asked, when would we be able to come in and purchase the Animal Crossing edition of the Switch being released today? They told us 7 a.m. I got there at 6 a.m. and they told me that they had already sold the 3 units that they had. The party didn't really start at 6 a.m. We got there at midnight, went home, and then camped out at 4 a.m. in front of the GameStop. Plan B was Target. It opened at 8 a.m. so we were there at 7:50. Where we met up with 4 other individuals, all of which claimed to be getting the Switch for their girlfriends. Guys, there's nothing wrong with an undying love for Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is life. 8 o'clock hits, the doors finally open. It turns out those 5 available units were actually in-store pickup from pre-orders. And now we are left with Plan C. I like how I've been saying plan A, B, and C, but I've been going 1, 2, and 3. We actually started off with plan C. I didn't do 3 this time. After calling GameStop and being told that the first person they see at the door upon the store opening is the only one getting that Switch, we got there at 4 a.m. to camp out. We parked the car right in front of the GameStop door. We were also told that other people were planning on camping out, but nobody showed up. Until 7 a.m. where I sped out of the car and I sat right in front of the door. So from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. outside of the stop at Walmart, we took turns in the car sleeping and watching guard. And we sat right in front of that door and didn't move. Until 8 a.m. struck and my best friend hopped in the car, went to Target, and then came back after, you know. My best friend came back and we just sat there waiting for the store to open. At 9:40, an individual comes into our direction and asks, "Are you here for the Switch?" I said, "Yes, sir!" And he said, "Congratulations, today's your lucky day." It really was. Alright, let's open it. Gotcha. I feel like I'm gonna be quiet throughout this entire thing. I just don't know what to say. The first thing we have are the joysticks. I'm really bad at this. And the... I don't know what to call this. See, this is actually my first ever Switch console, so I have no idea what I'm doing. The colors. They're a lot less pastel than I expected them to be. Like, this is actually a pretty strong and vibrant green. And this is a very strong light blue. And the soft white is pretty, white. I am so, like, touching this, I am so afraid of breaking it somehow. They're pretty light. I'm afraid of scratching it. It seems so delicate. But yeah, no, the colors are much more vibrant. I do love them. This is actually my favorite shade of green. But yeah, I thought there was like a name for this part. It's just the switch. But at first you can't really see the engravings. I am just so afraid of breaking it. Like holding this just seems so easily breakable. I feel unworthy. All right. Oh gosh, I feel like I can scratch this off. I have a pretty good idea who each of these characters are. I'm just so bad with names. But this is the bluish grayish elephant. This is traveling cat. This looks like Diana or Fauna. This has to be Bunny. This bird right here. I think it's the red, white, and blue bird. I don't know who this mouse is. Only two come to mind. This anteater. The fancy one with the suit, or the regular one with the orange face. I did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah, lo hicimos. This is huge. Those flowers are huge. Those mushrooms are huge. Are you? Gosh, everything's just huge. Is it charged? How do you turn it on? Oh, there's an on button. We're gonna set this up like right now. By selecting the accept button, you acknowledge that you have, yeah, okay. Should really read those. Detach the Joy-Con controllers from the console. Hold the release buttons on the back of the controller and slide it out. Okay. Oh, I did it. Select how you want to add a user. Create a user. Oh yes. Da-da-dum, da-dum, ba-ba-da-da-da-dum. And done! Oh, she's adorable. Guys, look at her! She look like me? Oh no. Change pose. Ah! Anyways, goodbye. There's nothing there. I have a remote thingy. Okay. Ah. Did I go too far? What did I do? Ali! Ali! I don't know what I did. Help. Help! I put it on and...
Wrong. Extremely wrong.
I didn't know! I didn't do it on purpose.
Hold on.
Thank you. I'm a disaster. I have no idea how I managed to mess that up. I thought I knew what I was doing. No, I don't got it. Jeez. Ah, I did it. It's so tiny. Okay, this is printed on. I actually really like it. It's so light. Why? It's so light. I'm afraid of breaking all of this, and I feel like I will somehow manage to. I like the feel of it. All right. Oh, would you look at the time? All right, so what have we learned today? That I am a disaster. Yes. I honestly just don't know how to feel right now. It was such a crazy ride just to get a hold of this. From realizing how fast the pre-orders had sold out, having the pre-order canceled, to calling stores and stores and stores to see if this was ever going to be available for purchase in store, from camping out at 4 a.m. in front of the GameStop, to Walmart not working out, and then Target not working out, and then GameStop. I had no idea what I was actually expecting. And I have no idea what I'm doing. But it is here now, and I will figure it out, and it's gonna be phenomenal. Alrighty guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So, if you got a hold of the Animal Crossing edition of the Switch, how do you like it? Is it what you expected? Is it not what you expected? Do you love it? Are you disappointed by it? Let's discuss in the comment section below. Alright guys, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my video. I'm glad you're here. Bye everybody, my name's Chibi Elsa, and I'll see you guys next time on KO.